Hello and welcome. For those of you that have been around for a while, welcome back. Sorry I've been gone for so long. For those of you that are new, hello. My name's Flux. I'm a independent freelance digital artist and illustrator who sometimes pretends to be a cat on the internet, and I draw a lot of furry art. That's my main sort of medium, my main sort of focus with art. And today I was going to do a little update video, shake some cobwebs off this channel, because I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. And while I do that, I wanted to show you this sped up drawing of me making this beautiful winter scene, drawn mostly in grayscale. So, the reason I've been gone for so long is because I decided to take a break from vlogging. It's been about 2 years since I last uploaded onto this channel, and the reason for that is, as you can tell by the title of this video and by what you can see in front of you, I am shifting the focus of this channel into doing art videos instead of doing vlogs. It got to a point where I was kind of putting more attention on making vlogs and not really getting much back, and as I was doing that I was kind of pushing away the focus on my main passion, which is doing art and illustration. For context, I've been doing art for about 10 years now. Back in 2010, when I was about 18 years old, I got my first ever graphics tablet, which was a Wacom Bamboo. It was a birthday gift for my 18th birthday, and ever since then I've been slowly racking my brains over making digital art and illustration. And in fact, I still own that tablet. That is still the tablet that I use whenever I'm drawing on my PC. I have other things that I use to create art now, such as my Microsoft Surface Pro. That's sort of been my first introduction to making art on a digital display screen, but as far as drawing on the PC goes, I still use a standard graphics tablet and it still works just fine, even after 10 years. Because I've been focusing a lot more on art as of late, I decided that I wanted to try and bring some of that passion and creativity and the 10 years of experience that I've gained into creating videos, but as I said before, focusing more on making art. So, the things you can expect from this channel, first of all, this sort of thing that you see right now, where I draw something, whether it be in real time or sped up, I haven't quite decided, may do both, who knows, let me know in the comments, and just chat about stuff, chat about my day, maybe even take questions, do a bit of a Q&A, or, you know, maybe even do some drawings where I talk about the process of what I'm doing and how I achieve certain aspects of a drawing and how I sort of work out how to make up a composition, how I sort of decide where I want the finished piece to go. So in addition to this, I would also like to start making some tutorials. Not necessarily dictating what you should be doing, because I am not an expert. I'm very much self-taught in a lot of things that I do. I've taken a lot of influences from various different things, and kind of over the 10 years of doing art, I've kind of learned how to sort of shape it into my current style. So yeah, I don't want to be dictating what people should be doing. This is, you know, anything I have to teach is not a concrete method. This would be more of a focus on my methods for making art and how I achieve making finished pieces. And I hope that some of that knowledge will help some people here today who are maybe looking to try and get more into art. Obviously the focus is going to be on furry art. I want to do some videos where I maybe show you how to draw my persona, or how I draw my persona rather, and maybe even do some tutorials on how to make a persona, how to sort of come up with a design, various things like that, how to make a reference sheet, and all sorts of things that you'd expect from the furry fandom, or maybe even some things that you might not expect from the furry fandom. There may be some people watching that are kind of interested in furries but don't know much about it, and maybe want to get involved and make their own persona, make their own character, and don't necessarily know how to sort of figure that out for themselves. So maybe this could be a way of me showing you how to do that and how to sort of make your own decisions on how you want to be represented in the fandom if you're interested in being a part of the fandom. Currently in the pipeline, I've got some sketchbook tours coming up. So I've dug out all of my old sketchbooks, right from when I was a beginner all the way up until now. So I want to try and, you know, show people who are maybe interested in getting into art but don't really feel that their art is good enough. I want to sort of make these videos as a way of showing that you will be at a point where you think your art is bad and doesn't necessarily look great, but if you keep pushing through it and keep learning things and keep trying, you can get to a point where actually you are happy with your artwork and other people really like your artwork and you start getting sort of commissions and a lot of response from other people on the stuff that you make. And so I want to try and show some of that and show some of the struggles, some of the scribbles, some of the crossings out, as well as some of the stuff where I've like gone in and refined it, and some of the stories and stuff that I've made up in all these sketchbooks. So keep an eye out for those videos because those will be really interesting, and the first episode should be up within a few days or within a week or so. So keep your eyes peeled for that, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe or follow me on all my social media. I use the same name for literally everything, which will be on the screen now. Feel free to follow me on all the various different things if you're interested. I use Instagram, I use Twitter. I'm trying to get into TikTok. I haven't quite figured out how to make TikTok work for me. I guess I'm kind of a boomer when it comes to TikTok. That is something I want to start updating with, maybe some sort of smaller form speed drawing videos. So if those are all the things that interest you, I invite you to stick around. For those that have been subscribed to me for a long time, for those of you that are new, I hope that this will be an exciting journey for you guys as well. And I encourage anyone who's watching this, especially while COVID-19 is going on and people are still in lockdown and trying to find things to do to keep themselves busy, I would highly encourage you to grab a piece of paper and a pencil and just draw along. Doesn't matter if it's good or bad, just draw along, have me on in the background or whatever, and just make something, and feel free to share it with me. Also feel free to drop some comments on the kind of things you'd like to see from me doing art on the channel. If there's anything you'd like to know, any tips or advice and stuff, I can try and do my best to give that advice. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.